Hey fellow stock guardians, it's Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. I'm Hoda, co-founder and CEO of StockCard, reporting to you from a barely in the red stock market. Today, after taking a look at the stock market indices movements, I dived into the newly released ETF cards on StockCard. Yay! It's the first part of ETF cards. And interestingly, ETF cards have two sides on a stock card. But first, let's talk about the indices. The stock market indices finished Tuesday, not too far from where they started. The Fed's chairman confirmed that the Fed doesn't have any plans to pull its feet away from the gas pedal anytime soon. Also, earnings releases, like expected, were strong across the board, and the US Consumer Confidence Index hit its 14 months high level. Despite all the positive news, the market barely budged. It seems investors already expected all these positive news, and the positive news was already priced in, at least for now. Okay, now let's get to the ETF cards. The StockCard team has been working hard to launch a few new features based on the ideas and feedback you and other fellow stock guardians have shared with us. And the number one request for months after months has always been to add ETFs to the platform. You know how each publicly traded stock gets a stock card to share all the information you need to research that company in an easy to use and intuitive way? The same thing could be available for ETFs. Think of it as ETF cards. So last night, we released the first version of our ETF cards. It's the first step to have ETF cards ready for you, but it's quite exciting. Let's take it for a spin. Search any ETF you own or have on your radar in the search bar, and you can see the StockCard platform pulls the top 25 holdings of that ETF. For example, let's search RKK, ARK Invest Main ETF. You can see that RKK's top 25 holdings are listed for you in a nicely designed and easy to work with table. You can get the same information for any other ETF. How about RKG or any Vanguard ETFs or any other ones? Going back to the ETF's top holdings table, you can sort the holdings by price, daily return, market cap, and the individual stock's weight in that ETF. For example, Tesla is the largest holding of RKK with more than 10% share or weight. One cool strategy you can implement using this new feature is to look up any ETF, look at the top 25 holdings, and add the full list to your watch list. This can be an excellent way to track an ETF without actually investing in that ETF. Of course, you can now add ETFs to your portfolios and watch lists on your portfolio page on the StockCard. So with this new ETF feature, you can see which stocks belong to which ETF, but I promised you another side to ETF cards. There is another way you can search ETFs on a StockCard. What if you want to know which ETFs does any stock belong to? Let's take Tesla again, for example. Let's go to the company's stock card. On its left-hand panel, you can see the name of all the ETFs Tesla belongs to. It gives you a sense of the popularity of that stock, but also helps you avoid investing in ETFs that have too many similar top holdings. Folks, this is just the first part of ETF cards. We are working on enhancing the ETF cards for you very soon. In a few weeks, you'd be able to see information such as ETFs cost, asset under management, and strategy to be added to these ETF cards. By the way, you can always join Friday's meet and greet session at 1 p.m. Pacific or ping us on the live chat button on our platform to share your feature requests and feedback. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, please give a StockCard a try, research as many stocks and now ETFs as you want, and consider following a few successful investors by visiting the stock pick page. Don't forget to sign up for a 14-day free trial with promo code ROLLWITHOURCEO, all lowercase and in one word. And as always, help us grow the Stock Cards community by liking, subscribing, and sharing these daily market recap report with your fellow investors, and spread the news about ETF cards. I'll see you tomorrow.